Brown bear, brown bear. Come on. Give it up. Give it up, you're not giving it up. It is quite an impressive list though, isn't it? An impressive list of quests. I like this contrast though, between the trees and the ground. You've got a really dark sort of, almost purple. And your reds down below. Don't know if there's another zone that looks anything like this out there. Although World of Warcraft does seem to do quite well, varying their zones up. Each one is pretty distinct. Got 2 quests to hand in over there. Before we do that, I need to find a bear and another Constrictor vine. Maybe both. Oh, we got 4 more flanks to get. Jeez. I thought we only had 1. Didn't get that Constrictor vine anyway. Okay, there we go. That one's done. That one's done. Get that off the list. Bear hunting. It is quite weird that you can take down an entire bear, but you can. They may have a flank, they may not. Like, I imagine I bring this one bear back, everybody's happy. Bear meat. That's the crier call. I are searching for Galaen. Should we go inside? Step inside? LOS. What? They just step right through it. Step right through it and die. That's fine. The corpse appears to be dressed in the manner of an Exodar technician, but the pendant described by Morea is absent. Galaen's fate. You have no means of identifying the corpse as Galaen with the information Morea gave you, but the clothing appears to have been torn in search of valuables. The Blood Elves in the area would have claimed anything of value from the wreckage, including Galaen's jeweled amulet. Although her husband did not survive the crash, he believed that Morea would be grateful if you recovered her husband's amulet from the Blood Elves. Kill him until it drops. Gotcha. got the amulet. More bear flanks required. Out of all those three, I only got one bear flank? You're joking? Got those Burning Crusade drop rates. Seven of eight, one more. One more and the culling of bears can cease. Alright, done. Vindicator's Rest. Although the reverse is now, when I go and turn in this quest, I'm going to have to if I do it all in one go. Oh my goodness, I'll be ruined.
Favor the road traveled by few.
Perhaps you'll be one to deliver our people into a new age of prosperity and peace.
Be well. Good health. Long life. Chronakai Christor.
Talk to the hand.
The lessons of the past.
I was hoping Bloodwatch would send reinforcements once they learned what we're up against.
Remain vigilant. Good health. Long life.
After what I just said, I'm thinking maybe I will go back and hand in this round of quests. Because otherwise there's going to be a lot to read. Of course, I'm already out here. Let's just do it. It's not that far. What the heck is that big thing?
Each day is a blessing. Safe journey.
How goes the hunt, Atraxius?
Be well.
This will keep us supplied for quite a while, and preparing it for consumption will certainly keep me busy. Thank you for your help, Atraxius.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Did you manage to get the Constrictor vines?
May your days be long, and your hardships few.
These seem sturdy enough to do the job. Thank you for your help, Atraxius. Your contribution to Bloodwatch's defense will not be forgotten.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Culling the Flutterers. When we first encountered Flutterers, they showed a few signs of mutation. As the corruption got progressively worse, the moths and other species began to show signs of contamination. It has progressed to the point where they damage nearly everything they come in contact with. They're amplifying the damage being done by the crystal shards scattered by the Exodus crash. We have no choice but to begin culling their population in the lands north of Bloodwatch.
Safe journey.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Have you gathered crystal shards from the creatures of Bloodmyst?
Remain vigilant.
Well done. These will provide the raw materials for each batch of enhancement crystals. You're welcome to choose from among the 3 kinds of crystals I can make. I find each of them useful for stalking different kinds of prey.
Remember the lessons of the past.
You have returned, and in one piece. I have some good news, Atraxius. We received some new information about the possible location of more survivors. A new crash site has been discovered. When I am done attending to those matters, I will call for you. Fist of Vargas.
Good health, long life.
You hand in one, get another 2.
Blessings upon your family.
Oh, that's right, this might be just a repeatable. If you have more of the irradiated crystal shards, I'd be happy to exchange them for another of my crystals.
Do not lose faith. Dionys Aka. Remain vigilant. Good health, long life.
Intercepting the message. It is good to see you again, Artraxius. I have a quandary that you might be able to solve. Our agents situated behind Sunhawk lines have reported seeing Sunhawk soldiers passing an unusual document. Unfortunately, we have been unsuccessful in acquiring a copy of the document for ourselves. I need you to go in the field and try to recover the document. I am certain that if you apply enough pressure, a Sunhawk agent will turn over the information we seek. I leave the use of force to your discretion.
Remember the lessons of the past. May your days be long.
I was wondering why it wasn't a blue quest, but it is a blue quest. Just had to hand in that yellow quest.
May the light embrace you.
That's for the irradiated crystals, that is.
To those less fortunate.
Moray looks at you hopefully. Did you turn up any trace of Galaen?
May your days be long and your hardships few.
You tell Moray of your findings in the wreckage of the Cryocore. So I guess I knew on some level, but just wouldn't let myself believe it. Something news I was hoping for, but you have my deepest thanks for finding Galaen.
Dionys Aka.
Galaen's fate. Down on the list there. Alright.
Open your heart to the light.
Spider surprise? So,
Be well.
I guess we'll pop them on, even though my other one is higher, of course, but in terms of achieving the look of the zone. Although this is not for me. Heavy woolen cloak. Right, quest retrieved, picked up, handed in. 100 yards this way. I see you, spy. Where is it? Where are the plans? Where is the missive? About every last one of yours. What if they could figure out a way to have respawn? Change the way it happens. Like enemies and mobs just sort of running to the area or stepping out of like they fade in. know, and like enemies like them, they come out of portals or whatever the case. They walk to the area, they ride in, I don't know, something. Instead of just appearing, just popping in. Some way to make it seem a little bit more natural. There's a reason why. Like these things could flutter from the trees down or something. You could spawn up there and then flutter on down. Bears can appear from behind crystals, behind trees. Because it depends where you are though, or out of a bush or something. Yeah, maybe out of a bush. All those bears doing in that, but don't worry about it. Never you mind. That's bear business. Three out of 10 Royal Blue Flutterers. What? Damn thing warped. Smacked it across the world there. These things are easy, they could just pop out of the ground essentially. Just start wriggling their way out of the earth. Pop out. Actually, I think they do that, don't they? They do that already. Maybe not. We've intercepted the message. Four more of these blue flutterers. Seem like they're only around here. Oh, there's one over here. There's just like an abundance of them there. But they're really all over the island. Fouled water spirit. Area. Deathclaw's down here. Well, I can see way down, but I don't see way up. Whatever. Wash. I got murlocs here. Huge turtles. Turtles washed ashore. Never seen a big sea turtle in the water. Nothing as big as that. Maybe they're from Pandaria. Gnome,
Nice
what's...
to meet you.
Clopper whiz bang? Shh, be very quiet. I'm observing Murlocs. Living in an oversized turtle shell is a sacrifice I'm willing to make for science. After all, if the Murlocs see me here, they'll react to my presence and contaminate my data. As the first gnomish member of the Explorers League, I'm boldly going places no dwarf has gone before.
Off and away.
I thought so. That grumpy old dwarf was supposed to help me carry my equipment and gather data, but all he does is sit in that strange Draenei town drinking himself into a stupor.
You have a great day now. Be seeing you.
Pilfered equipment. Shh, keep your voice down and don't call attention to me. If the Murlocs detect my presence, the experiment will be ruined. I've already come perilously close to contaminating my data. While I was foraging yesterday, one of them must have wandered too close and discovered my camp. I returned just in time to see two of them carrying off a crate with most of my equipment. It's bound to be in one of their settlements around here, and I can't risk revealing my presence. Are you willing to help? Hang on, buddy.
You have a great day.
My observations and writings about the Blacksilt Murlocs are quite illuminating, Atraxius, but they are just the beginning. I plan to return to Ironforge with items produced by the Blacksilts, rudimentary crafting skills. The problem is that the Blacksilt carry these items with them at all times, and I can't have their blood on my conscience. If you're willing to help me gather the idols carried by Blacksilt seers and crude knives of the Blacksilt warriors and shore strikers, I won't ask how you came by them. Alright. Kill them all? Is that what you're saying? Waste them? Oh, I thought there was a mage here or something. Being shot out from a distance. No, that's just my cannon. That's just my cannon doing its thing. Sure. Two out of three. That's all the Flutterers done. Knife. Kind of amazing how often that thing procs. Doesn't have a limit on it apparently. The knives. Show me the knives. Call yourselves warriors, you don't even have a knife? Have a melee weapon at all? Six.
Hey! Off and away.
Did you manage to find my equipment?
Be seeing you.
This is fantastic. The theft of my equipment has given me more insight into the nature of these Molochs than I could have possibly gained in weeks of observations. I know what I am going to say in my report already. When faced with the products of a technologically superior culture, the Blacksilt displayed none of the curiosity characteristics of emerging cultures in humanoid species. It's brilliant. The gentlemen in Ironforge are going to love it. I can't thank you enough, Artraxius.
Alrighty then, off and away.
Do you have those samples for me to send back to Ironforge?
Alrighty then.
Astounding, simply astounding. These are perfect, Artraxius. I can already see them under the glass in the museum in Ironforge. The text for the display is virtually writing itself in my head. Your help has been invaluable in getting my studies back on track. How do you spell your name? I'll make sure it appears in my report as co-author. One of the chaps on the ship gave me this treasure map to cover a gambling debt. My mythology isn't my area of study. Superstitious lot, sailors.
Be seeing you.
A map to where? The crudely drawn map reveals nothing of its maker, but it appears to have been drawn with an unsteady hand. Wavering lines and symbols depict a small pavilion with broken columns located to the west of a partially submerged tower. If the map is to be believed, this cluster of ruins appears to be located on the eastern coast of the island. You have no idea what you'll find, but it was important enough for the map's creator to record. Okay. So all the way over here. Nope, over here.